Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. Today I'm going to be talking about my top 5 eyeshadow palettes, which I don't have as many eyeshadow palettes as these big YouTubers do, but I do have a few and I do have some favorites. So I chose my top 5 and I'm going to be showing you guys in case you guys want to purchase some of these. So let's just get into the video. This is like third day hair, so ignore that. And I have a hoodie on because it's like 10 degrees outside right now, so ignore that also. These are in no particular order. I'm just going to be talking about them one by one. So first I have the Anastasia Beverly Hills Modern Renaissance. I have had this palette for a while and it's actually really dirty. I need to clean it. So here's what this palette looks like. I'm sure most of you guys already know, but if you don't, this is what it looks like. And it has some shades that you can use for more neutral looks, or you can go bold with these colors over here. It's really anything you want to do. I have created neutral looks with this. I have created bold looks with this. You can really do anything you want. So let's do some swatches for you guys. Okay, there's that. That's the gold shade. You can barely see it, okay? And I'm going to take Love Letter, which is the pink shade. Look at that pigment. Okay, now I'm taking the orange. There's 2 oranges in here. I like to use this orange for a transition color, but obviously you can see that I like this color the best. This is Real Gar. These shades are just super pigmented, and it also comes with a brush. The brush is super easy to use. It is 2-sided. Well, this isn't the brush that came with this, but this is the one that came with the Subculture, and it's pretty much the same thing. It just has a flat end on this side and a fluffier end on this side, and that is pretty much what I use every time I use this. But these eyeshadows are super pigmented and they blend out super easily. I love this eyeshadow palette. I use it almost every day. You can really do anything with it and I just love it. It also comes with a mirror. I love eyeshadow palettes that come with mirrors. I just want to be able to see what I'm doing like right in front of me, so that is also a plus. It comes with 14 shades. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 14 shades, and it is $42, I think, but it is definitely worth it. Next, I have this e.l.f. Everyday Smoky Eyeshadow Palette. This one is a little bit cheaper. I think it's $10, and there's no really bold shades in here. It's all like neutrals. You can really create like an everyday look with, but if you wanted to do something bold, this isn't really for you. It has 10 shades and it's $10. It also comes with a mirror, which is a plus, and it is smaller, so it's really easy to travel with. These eyeshadows are really super pigmented and they blend out really easily, and it also comes with a black. That's also a plus. Let's do some swatches. Oh gosh, I still have some swatches on. Okay, that's not coming off. I have some leftover from the Modern Renaissance palette, but that's okay. Okay, here are some of these. Can't really see the shimmers very well because I have them over top of the pink and the orange, but here is a shimmery silver and here is the black. This is really good for an everyday look, or if you're traveling somewhere, it'll fit easily because it is super tiny and you can just slide it anywhere. So this is really good, and it's only $10. I have this BH Cosmetics and Carli Bybel palette. This is a really huge eyeshadow palette, so it's not the best for traveling, and it has a huge mirror in it, which I love. You can really see everything, and the packaging on this, that's a plus. And it comes with a ton of colors and some highlighter shades down here as well, but it's not the best to travel with because it is so big. But there is 21 colors in here, and I think it was $22. I'm pretty sure around 20 something. I'm not really sure. I think it was 22. And these shades, you can, once again, you can really do anything. Like, you can add a little bit of color to your look, or you can just do a natural look. This is actually what I'm wearing on my eyes today. And this shade right here, I love this shade. I always put it in my inner corner because it just looks so good. I'm obsessed with it. And this shade, this is the perfect base shade. I use this even when I'm not using this eyeshadow palette. I will still go in here to use this base shade. It is so good. These eyeshadows are super pigmented. I mean, I knew they were going to be pigmented, but they were way over the top. Like, not what I was expecting them to be at all. It totally blew me away. And they're so super creamy. Oh my gosh. And really, you can blend them out with anything. Like, some eyeshadow palettes will just blend nicely with the other eyeshadow palettes, with the other eyeshadows in that same palette. But this one, you can blend it with anything you want. Like, you can grab another eyeshadow palette and it'll still blend just as good with that one as it does with the shades in here. I love this. So let's do some swatches. It has like these are more warm tones, and these are more purpley, and these are more like neutral colors. This section is what I used today, and this shimmer, I love it. The thing that really drove me to buy this eyeshadow palette was this row right here. I love this row, my favorite row. Okay, let's swatch. There is some shade swatch for you. You cannot tell me those are not pigmented. I love these shades, and it's only $22. That is honestly an amazing deal. Like, seriously. The size of the mirror you get in here is unreal. Like, look how big that mirror is. It is amazing. These highlighter shades down here are good too, but I don't really use them as highlighters. I just like to put them in my inner corners. Today I'm wearing the Tarte Amazonian Clay highlighter. So this eyeshadow palette I would definitely recommend. It is only $22 for this whole thing. Definitely worth it. Next, I have this Nubian by Juvias Play. This is more of a neutral based eyeshadow palette for those of you that want to create natural everyday looks. And it is it's not too small, but I mean, you could, I guess, travel with this because it is kind of small. I think I took this on vacation with me whenever I went to the beach, so you could totally travel with it. So we're going to swatch some shades here. It comes with 12 shades. I think this is, shoot, I bought this so long ago, I don't remember. It was 20 something. I don't remember. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. This shade right here, this holographic kind of shade, I'm not really sure what to call that. Just like, it changes. It's amazing. And this foiled eyeshadow, look at that. Okay, now we're gonna do the gold and the copper. And this pink shade on the end here, also this one, it changes in like whenever you move it too, which is really good. These are some swatches. These are super pigmented, like way overly pigmented. Like, these show up really well. The only shade that I ever have trouble out of is this darkest shade here. It doesn't really blend as nice as the other colors, but that is the only one out of this whole palette that I have problems with. Other than that, this whole palette is amazing. The shades are super pigmented and they blend out amazingly. We have some neutral colors, and there's a lot of shimmers in here. Really, it's more of like a neutral based palette with a few colored shimmers. So you can do like a natural eye and just put like a pop of color with the shimmer on there. This palette is really good, and it's $20 something, which is amazing. Last but not least is another BH Cosmetics eyeshadow palette. This is the Urban Looks Cool To Go 6-color eyeshadow palette. I know this is very small, but I wanted to put it in here because of those of you that travel a lot. This is super amazing to travel with. It is super, super small. You can fit it in anything really. And it has 6 shades. And there's like 3 neutral shades and 3 neutral shades and 3 kind of more bold shades. So you can really create anything. Again, you can do a more natural look, or you can be bold, whatever you want to do with this. Or you can do like a natural look with just a pop of color. This is amazing. This pink right here is so pigmented. Well, these swatches are horrible. Okay, here are some of these shades. It is really amazing. I'm not sure how much this is because I did not purchase this, so I will have to look that up. But this is really super tiny. It doesn't have a mirror because it is so tiny, but just look how tiny it is. I can fit it in my whole hand. So this would be perfect to travel with. That is why I put it in here, because I know a lot of you travel a lot and you can't really fit everything from your makeup collection in your bag to travel with. So this is perfect. I have created natural looks with this, and I've done the bold pink look. It's really, you can do anything you want. And it did come with a little tiny brush in here, but I threw that out. So this, I highly recommend. Most of the eyeshadow palettes I mentioned today were for neutral, everyday kind of looks, but I'm going to mention this one for those of you that like a little bit of color to your eyeshadow looks. I know there have been mixed reviews on this, but I actually really like it. This is the Anastasia Subculture, and this video is not sponsored. I've mentioned 2 BH Cosmetics and 2 Anastasia palettes, but this one is more for the people that like colored looks. This doesn't really have any neutral shades in it. It's a super colorful, and this is really pigmented, I think. There were only 2 shades that I didn't really, these 2, Electric and Cube, were the only 2 that I had trouble with. I had to wet my brush to get these to show up full pigment. But if you like color and if you like to do colorful looks, this is for you. I love this. My favorite shade in here is Axis. That is such a beautiful shade. And once again, it has 14 shades just like the Modern Renaissance, and it is $42. And it also comes with a brush. This is the brush that came with it. It has a flat side and a fluffy side. This flat side is amazing for putting your base shade on. That's what I always use. And I'm just gonna swatch Adorn because that is, and I'm gonna go ahead and swatch Electric for you guys just so you can see. Like, there's not really much fallout on that one. Like, all the other ones have fallout, but this one doesn't really have any, so that's probably why it's not very pigmented. That is it. The color is there, but to get it the color I want it to be, I have to wet it a little bit. So just putting that out there. And there is the yellow shade, and I'm going to swatch Axis because that is my favorite. So you can see there's definitely some pigment there. It is amazing. But the packaging, it also has a mirror. Forgot to mention that. The packaging, I love the way this looks, but it gets so dirty so easily. This is totally 100% worth it. I just wanted to mention that because the other eyeshadow palettes I mentioned were more neutral shades, so I just wanted to put that in there just in case. So that is the end of the video. I kind of cheated a little bit and added 6 eyeshadow palettes, but that's okay. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and if you did, make sure you subscribe to my channel so you don't miss any of my future videos, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye. Ew, look at my fingers. Bye, guys.